Mary was the new pride of the Cunard line when she made her maiden voyage on May 27, 1936, out of Southampton, England, bound for New York. She took the coveted Lurivant from the famous Normandy and kept that speed record for many years. She was the most elegant way to travel, counting kings, queens, other royalty, and celebrities of every kind among her passengers. With the advent of the Second World War, she was pressed into service as a troop ship. Every nook and cranny was outfitted with bunks, and thousands of GIs were crammed aboard. So many they had to sleep in shifts. Relying on her speed for safe passage, the Queen Mary, repainted a drowned battleship gray, now known as the Grey Ghost, brought fresh troops to Europe, and steam-booted soldiers and German and Italian prisoners of war to the United States. Her role in the war was so vital, Hitler offered a $250,000 bounty to the captain who could find and sink her. After the war, she enjoyed another 20 years, restored to her former glory, but the advent of affordable transatlantic air travel brought her mandate to an end. In 1967, she made her final sea voyage to her new permanent berth here in Long Beach, to become the unique attraction and elegant hotel that she is today. Over the years, more than 50 people have died aboard the Queen Mary. Illness, old age, accidents, war wounds, suicides, rumored drownings, it began to be whispered the Queen Mary is haunted. The spectral pool will be the first stop on our show, conveniently located in the dead center of the ship. The first-class swimming pool has received reports from our staff of wet footprints, sounds of a little girl, and sightings of a glowing apparition we call the Lady in White. From the pool, we will descend to levels 2D deck, a chilling area known as the Grey Ghost Passageway.
In 1941, the Queen Mary became the Grey Ghost. On one occasion, carrying over 16,000 people, a maritime record that still stands today. Most of the deaths aboard the Queen Mary occurred during these voyages, and one section of the ship in particular has been the site of considerable paranormal activity, including poltergeist and hair-raising electrostatic phenomena similar to St. Elmo's fire. Recently, declassified government footage revealed some startling images. When isolated and enhanced in freeze frame, note the face in the spectral flame.
Another phenomenon known as aural apparitions or disembodied voices occur here, so listen carefully as we pass through the lower decks. The most dangerous area aboard the Queen Mary when she was in service were the boiler rooms. Rumors persist of at least one deadly explosion among these massive generators of steam. The boiler tanks were removed here in Long Beach, part of her decommissioning, but the boiler room should be perfectly safe for us to pass through today. What you're about to see is a dramatization of one such horrible boiler room explosion. The temperature of that steam would have parboiled the individual, searing the skin right off of his body. Rumors of the haunted Queen Mary have attracted the attention of several professional ghost hunters over the years. The film footage you're now viewing is all that remains of Dr. Quentin O'Sullivan and his research team.
One documented death and half in this portion of the restaurants. The ship is firing. It was tragic and cut halfway through the watertight hatches that started shut. No respect for his family. No use to remain. Comprehensive. Half-hatch labor. Once we get our bearings.
Flashlight! Get the flashlight! Here, take them.
know what happened to them, but you should be fine. The final stop on our show will take us directly toward the bow of the ship, the only part of the Queen Mary to suffer severe structural damage when she collided with her escort cruiser, the HMS Curacao, on October 2nd of 1942. The Queen Mary was making her way through the submarine-infested waters of the North Atlantic, evading the enemy with a zigzag cruising pattern when she struck the Curacao midship, breaking the smaller vessel in two.
In this exclusive computer-animated recreation of the collision, we see how the structural integrity of the bow is damaged as the two halves of the HMS Curacao slam against the hull of the Queen Mary. Over 300 crewmen of the Curacao died that day. Paranormal research has long held that the most powerful spectral events result from unexpected, confusing, violent deaths. More than 300 souls may still haunt the tight confines of the Queen Mary's bow, experiencing their final moments again and again as they seek an understanding of their sudden, horrible demise.
The damage, of course, was thoroughly repaired. We should pass through this section of the ship safely, but there remains huge psychic potential for some kind of paranormal encounter. The heavy hatch door that you see here was set in place to seal in the secrets that lie below sea deck. Today we will break that seal and make our way through the most mysterious passages aboard the Queen Mary.